unsure of yourselves, you're unsure of how this whole thing is going to go down, but mostly you just want to get a decent grade, right? So this is my fourth and final Debate-A-Palooza for UNT. So I can tell you from experience, mistakes will be made, all right? Nearly all of you will mess up at some point during your speech, all right? Many of you are going to mispronounce names and words. Some of you are going to make some logical fallacies. At least one of you will drop the F-bomb at some point, all right? But that's not the point. That's not the point. We all know that mistakes will be made. That's fine. We can move past from this. Because if you've been coming to class all semester, if you've been paying attention, if you've been willing to work with your team members, all of you are going to be just fine today. Debate sometimes can be a cutthroat activity. It can be very competitive, and it can be hurtful, very high-pressure event. So Debate-A-Palooza is not really the place for that. While on the one hand, this does represent the culmination of all the things you've learned thus far in the semester, on the other hand, it's still part of the learning experience that y'all are going through. So this is a chance for you all to confidently practice argumentation, right? That's what we've been learning all semester. Now you get a chance to practice confidently defending your position. Because while most of you may not go on to become future policymakers, you can still participate in our democratic processes through understanding how argumentation works. And that's what we're really trying to get out of this class. So you should know, you hopefully know by now what an argument looks like, right? You'll have some idea of what an argument looks like. You have an idea of what argument doesn't look like, right? You know what evidence is, you know something about the logic of good reasoning. So we come here today with research on a particular subject that you all got to choose, right? And you may not be on the side of the resolution that you like, but hopefully you understand that by arguing that side, you're better prepared to answer those arguments in the future. And you can articulate, when you go on outside of this activity, hopefully you're better prepared to articulate your beliefs and your positions with confidence, with expertise, with savvy, and maybe you can change the mind of one person or another, because really democracy happens with the individuals, all right? So even if you don't want to advocate for something, you can at least advocate against something. You can advocate against government officials who don't do their job, advocate against policies that do more harm than good, and try to go forth from this class using the skills that you learned to help make the world a better place. But for today, bringing it back to the point, just try to do your best, right? Shake off the nerves and take a moment to appreciate what you're doing here. Don't worry about the little things like what your peers are going to think, who this Nathan Traeger character is. Will Hillary judge us for what we're wearing? I don't care. All right? Just focus on the task at hand. Go and make the best arguments you can using the skills that we've been learning over the past 13 weeks. This is it. This is Debate-A-Palooza. So shake off the nerves. You're all going to be great. I believe in you all. Good luck. That's all.
My great honor to teach with Ms. St. John. This time, give it up for Hillary St. John. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard us speak time and time again. Now, we are going to listen to you. But one last thing, before we go to all of our rooms, as has been our tradition here at Debate-A-Palooza, we want to do a group photo. So can we get everyone into the center aisle here? Come on over. Come on over, let's fill up this first row. We're going to do one large group photo.